All right, welcome to the August 25th, 2025 Town of Canadice Planning Board meeting. I will do the roll call since Holly is not here. Chairman Mayhood is necessarily absent. Mr. Craig?
Here.
Ms. Nestro is necessarily absent. Mr. Winterman?
Here.
Darlis, please tell me again how to pronounce your last name.
McDonough.
McDonough. Ms. McDonough.
Here.
Mr. Youthy?
Here.
And I am Vice Chair McCumsky, and we'll rise and salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right. And we have our first privilege of the floor. Does anybody have anything they want to bring up before we get to Gwen? Okay. So we have Gwen Hopkins here today. She's interested in being an alternate member to our planning board. I do have a letter here. Passing these down. Just detailing Gwen's interest. So Gwen, we do have the alternate planning board position available. Did Ted kind of go over all of this with you already? So the alternate position, you only vote if there's somebody who is absent. Ted really does like it when you still make sure to come to every meeting. We often see the alternates become full members very quickly, although we do have a pretty new board here. There is the monthly stipend for the meeting. We do put in for reimbursement at the end of the year. If you want to get reimbursed earlier, you can. There is a requirement for 4 hours of training annually. If you do get more than 4 hours, you can roll it over into the next year. The town does pay any fees associated with signing up for trainings. There's also lots that are free, like lunchtime ones, lots of interesting topics. And there is one organization that has lots of recorded ones you can watch on your own time too. And they reimburse mileage as well if you travel to one.
Well, within reason.
Yes. And regionally. Do you guys have any questions for Gwen?
Oh. No. I think it's great that you want to participate in town activities.
Yeah, absolutely. We always love to have new people join us. So I would entertain a motion to recommend to the town board to appoint Gwen Hopkins as an alternate member to the board.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
And so that was Mr. Winterman with the motion and Mr. Craig with the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. Welcome. So we will make the recommendation to the town board. They are meeting a weird time. They're meeting on Wednesday, September 3rd. You don't need to attend the meeting unless you'd like to. And then that would make you eligible to start as the alternate member in September. I'm sure Ted and Holly will take care of getting you on the mailing list. Once you are appointed, you will need to stop into the town clerk's office and just sign your oath of office. And they'll keep you in the loop with all of that.
Great, thank you.
Welcome. So we will move into approval of the minutes for the July 28th meeting. Did anybody have any edits for? I'll take a motion to approve the minutes.
So move. I'll second.
So that was a motion by Mr. Yuki and a second by Mr. Craig. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, we'll move into reports. Town board meeting, we did have our public hearing. The first public hearing for the comprehensive plan update. We received some feedback from the public as well as some town board members. Anything else major? I didn't take notes like Ted usually does. Anything else? I don't think there was anything else major. They set a hearing for the budget workshop in September. I do think that got moved from what they originally set it as. So they'll be starting the budget process. And I think that's.
It's the same date as we have our planning board meeting. They're just starting now.
I think
What?
they moved it.
Did they move it since then? Okay.
That didn't for everybody. I'm not sure when it is, but I'm sure it's posted on the town website if anybody's interested. Anything from county planning board?
Yeah. I attended the CRC meeting on August 12th and the planning board meeting on the 13th. Nothing to report as of any significance of anything going on in the county as far as planning. We did have a presentation before our planning board meeting by Tom Harvey, who is head of the planning department. And they had done a survey of code enforcement officers to see what code enforcement officers thought. And if anyone wants to see the survey, I have a copy. I can email it to you. But it sounded like, it's an underpaid position. And there's a lot of training, a lot you have to know about. And it's also an aging population. So getting younger people to do it. Yeah, it was interesting to hear.
Yeah, I've seen that presentation. It is very interesting. I think there's a lot of concern because so many code enforcement officers are nearing retirement age about who's going to replace them. I think it's a real opportunity to explore shared service agreements with local towns to make those positions full-time instead of part-time and having to piece together other part-time work.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many, I didn't hear how many people in the county are part-time, but there's quite a few full-timers for certain towns.
Yep.
So
Anything else for?
that was it.
I was curious, so the town had the public hearing for the local law to update the zoning map. All local laws need to go through county planning board, correct?
I'm not sure. I don't have an answer for that. I'm not sure if they all have to or if it's major changes, but
I believe all local laws.
we tend not to do that.
Yeah, so I take it that local law update did not go through.
No.
Just curious. Any zoning board of appeals, are you still attending those meetings?
I didn't listen to the one that just happened.
Any questions on the code enforcement report? Not that I won't necessarily be able to answer them, but we can certainly submit. Okay, comprehensive plan, as I stated, we had our first public hearing. I will get you a draft the week before our September meeting for review, incorporating all of those changes that I've received. Two things that are upcoming. Tomorrow, there's a Genesee watershed implementation plan presentation from 2 to 3:30 at Richmond Town Hall. I didn't know if anybody was planning to attend or had any interest. I know one of the things that came up a lot on the survey through the comprehensive plan were drainage concerns and water quality concerns. I'm not able to attend.
I just signed up to go.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I think you had to register, right?
Oh,
I just
wonderful.
did that literally before I got here. I managed to get it through the iPad.
Yes.
I think it happened.
Well, I'd be really interested if you have materials to share or, just a few insights or takeaway. I'd be interested to hear.
I'm compulsive note taker, so
Oh,
we'll see if
wonderful.
we can read my handwriting.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear kind of what I think it sounds like it's going to be somewhat interactive.
Mhm.
I think they're eliciting feedback as well as presenting
The
information.
sign up form asked, the last question was, do you have any questions?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, not yet, but maybe later.
Well, and I guess that's good information for you to have. I assume there may be other town officials there, but just if it comes up, you can say we are in the process of updating our comprehensive plan. We did a public survey and water quality and drainage issues were identified as areas of concern to our residents. Thank you. And then I forwarded it to the other members of the Comprehensive Planning Committee on Thursday from 10:45 to 12 in the gym at the Honeywell Central School. It is the staff opening day, and there is an opportunity for a community partnership session. If anybody would like to join Supervisor Vastola, you will have copies of the comp plan available for review. Any questions? We flew through all of those updates really fast. Did anybody have any questions before we move on? Okay. We don't have any old business or new business on the agenda today. Anything else for our second privilege of the floor? I just have one thing. We have lots of the Ontario County Department of Sustainability and Solid Waste Management has lots of collection events coming up. The first one is the tire recycling event on September 6th. That's at the town of Hopewell. There is a rigid plastics recycling event on September 13th at the Casella Materials Recovery Facility.
Plastics, just like totes or
Rigid plastics are like 5-gallon buckets, laundry baskets, storage totes, kiddie pools, things like those plastic sheds.
Okay.
There's a whole list of accepted materials on OntarioCountyRecycles.org. Registration is open for the Household Hazardous Waste event on September 20th. That's also going to be at the Casella landfill site. And then electronics and the Freon collection event. So that's things like refrigerators, air conditioners are both coming up in October. So they'll have registration up soon.
and someone's doing something at the racetrack, or that's
Correct. That's not associated with the county.
right.
There is a electronics waste collection event sometime in September. Questions on that? I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I make the motion to adjourn.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
A record
This is a record.